Gentlemen, I say this document is a masterful expression of the American mind.
If there are no more changes, then I can assume that the report of the Declaration Committee
Just a moment, Mr. President.
Oh, look out.
I wonder if we could prevail upon Mr. Thompson to read again a small portion of Mr. Jefferson's declaration. The one beginning, he has waged cruel war.
He is affected, he is combined, he is abdicated, he is plundered, he is constrained, he is excited, he is incited. Here.
He has waged cruel war against human nature itself, in the persons of a distant people who never offended him, captivating and carrying them into slavery in another hemisphere. Determined to keep open a market where men should be bought and sold, he has prostituted...
That will suffice, Mr. Thompson, I thank you. Mr. Jefferson, I can't quite make out what it is that you're talking about.
Slavery, Mr. Rutledge.
Ah, yes, you're referring to us as slaves of the king.
No, sir. I'm referring to our slaves, black slaves.
Oh, black slaves. Why didn't you say so, sir? Were you trying to hide your meaning?
No, sir.
Just another literary license, then.
If you like.
I don't like it all, Mr. Jefferson. To us in South Carolina, black slavery is our peculiar institution and a cherished way of life.
Nevertheless, we must abolish it. Nothing is more clearly written in the Book of Fate than that this people shall be free.
I am not concerned with the Book of Fate right now, sir. I am more concerned with what is written on your little paper there.
That little paper there deals with freedom for Americans.
Oh, really? Mr. Adams is now calling our black slaves Americans. Are they now?
They are. They are people and they are here. If there is any other requirement, I've never heard of it.
They are here, yes, but they are not people, sir. They are property.
No, sir! They are people who are being treated as property. I tell you, the rights of human nature are deeply wounded by this infamous practice.
And see to your own wounds, Mr. Jefferson, for you are a practitioner, are you not?
I'm resolved to release my slaves.
Well, then I am sorry. For you have also resolved the ruination of your personal economy.
Oh, economy. It's always economy. There's more to this than some filthy purse string, Rutledge. It is an offense against man and God.
It's a stinking business, Mr. Rutledge. A stinking business!
Is it really, Mr. Hopkins? Then what is that I smell floating down from the north? Could it be the aroma of hypocrisy? Well, who holds the other end of that filthy purse string, Mr. Adams? Our northern brethren are feeling a bit tender toward our slaves. They don't keep slaves, oh no, sir. But they're willing to be considerable carriers of slaves to others. They're willing for the shilling. Well, haven't you heard, Mr. Adams? Clink, clink. Molasses to rum to slaves. Oh, what a beautiful waltz. You dance with us, we dance with you, in molasses and rum and slaves. Who sail the ships out of Boston, laden with Bibles and rum? Who drinks a toast to the Ivory Coast? Hail Africa, the slavers have come. New England with Bibles and rum. Then it's off with the rum and the Bibles. Take on the slaves, clink, clink. Then hail and farewell to the smell of the African coast. Molasses to rum to slaves. 'Tisn't morals, 'tis money that saves. Shall we dance to the sound of a profitable pound in molasses and rum and slaves? Who sail the ships out of Guinea, laden with Bibles and slaves. There's Boston and Bush to the West Indies coast, Jamaica, we brung what she craves, Antigua, Barbados. We brung Bibles and the slaves. Gentlemen, you mustn't think that our northern friends merely see our black slaves as figures on the ledger. Oh, no, sir. They see them as figures on the block. Watch the faces at the auctions, gentlemen. White faces on African wharves. New England faces. Put them in the ships. Cram them in the ships. Stop them in the ships. Hurry, gentlemen, let the auction begin. Yo-ho, gentlemen, do you hear? That's the cry of the auctioneer. Yo-ho, slaves, gentlemen, black gold, living gold, gold from Angola, Guinea, 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 blackbirds for sale, oh, Ashanti, Igbo, 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 Igbo. Look at the faces in the crowd, gentlemen. White faces, seafaring faces, New England faces, faces from Nantucket, Boston, 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 Boston. Blackbirds for sale. Handle them, bundle them, but don't finger them. They're prime, they're prime. Hey-oh-ha, hey-oh-ha, Makonda.
For the love of God, Rutledge, please!
Molasas to rum to slaves who sail the ships back to Boston, laden with gold, see it gleam, whose fortunes are made in the triangle trade. Hail slavery, the New England dream. Mr. Adams, I give you